I love what I'm being serious.
Disgusting!
My grandmother had wheels, she would have been a bike.
I don't understand shithead. What is this?
Sad little life.
I'm sorry to hear that your grandma passed away.
Pardon me.
Now I'm panicking.
Your idea. Say you offend well.
What's happening? Who is this? You're just ruining it. Bang.
My favorite number!
What are you looking at?
How much did that fresh Rolex set you back?
An hour?
An hour!
Fuck off! I'm running low on the will to live right now, but I'm not going blah every 5.
Themselves the Guardians of the Galaxy. What a bunch of
This is ITV News at 10 with Julie Etchingham.
Isn't it dumb as fuck when city folk are all like, oh, I wish I lived in the fucking countryside. Why? Why do you want to live here? Wet and cold all the time. Summer, it's wet and cold. Sure, it's pretty, but I'd rather have like a bus that comes more than once every 2 hours. Walk home that wasn't just like a fucking riverbed. This is an absolute fucking piss take. Are you having a fucking laugh? Jesus Christ. It's even funny, mate. I fucking die, I looked cute this morning. Oh my god, houses. Like about 20 minutes now to my house. Well, I'm home, but that's the last time I listen to my guidance counsellor when I get told, go for a walk, no matter the weather, it'll make you feel better.
So we got A for ox. Repeat after man. A for ox.
A for ox.
Next up, B for bunda. Repeat after man again. B for bunda.
B for bunda.
Alright, C for sweet one.
C for sweet one.
D for yeah, big man, what you want?
What's the sweet one?
Like, say you're walking outside, yeah, and you see this leng gal, and she's got mad bunda. Yeah, that's a sweet one.
Okay.
So as man was saying, D for yeah, come in. So class, how's ITD Chappie doing on his first day? What is that? Alphabet, innit?
Miss, you're a sweet one and you've got mad bunda.
My guy.
Your head on my shoulder, hold me in your arms, baby.
Go. Both hands on the back when I tap it, grab it and slap it, Becky a savage.
And what do you think you've been playing at? Starting fights at school. My son, get up to your room. I don't even want to see you, get up to your room. Declan Michael Stephen Maloney, do not stamp your feet at me!
Leave it, I'll have a word with him, okay?
Listen son, the old ball and chain sent me up here to have a word, so let me just have a... Great stuff, I love it. What happened? Did you give him one of those? I like that, give him it, the elbow. Hey, that's it. And don't ever do it again. Literally, next time you see him, just come down on me, all like, bang! Look, I'll take your Xbox away for a week. Only joking, not gonna do that. Next as well, just stomp on his face when he pitched, just...
Yes!
breaking free, we're soaring, flying. There's not a star.
Shut up, you twat!
Going to say, a sundial neatly planted in the shade.
Isn't it good? Yes. Had we thought of that? That it was planted in the shade? It wasn't in the shade originally, I'm sure. But maybe we could move it.
I am furious at the two of you.
So is that the serious?
Get out of my classroom! Put your water bottle.
Here are some things that Americans don't know that us British people do on the daily. So every Monday, Tuesday and Thursday we bathe ourselves in Strongbow dark fruit. Now I know what you're thinking, why the fuck do they do that? It's really good for the skin, and the fact that you Americans don't do it, freaks. Another thing they don't realise is that when we're on nights out, there's actually a section in the club where you can go and sit down, have a cup of tea and a few crumpets with your mates. If you're not eating crumpets in the club, then you're in for a shit night. What they don't realise as well is not everywhere looks like London in the UK. Like this picture right here is off the coast of Great Yarmouth. And let me tell you, millions of people will flock here to experience this. Let me know if you want a part 2.
Candy didn't know that we called car lots car parks, so here is an American's guide to what us English call things in the language that we invented. Let's start here. This isn't a theatre, it's a cinema. These are mobile phones and not cell phones. This is a waist pack or a bum bag, not a fanny pack. In England, fanny is slang for a lady's. This is a bin, not a trash can. A lift, not an elevator. It's a ground floor, not a first floor not a second floor not a third floor, and so on. Cash point, not ATM, bonnet, not hood, and boot, not trunk. These are lorries, not semis. In the UK, semis are a state of partial male arousal, normally an unwelcome occurrence when you wake up on a busy bus at your stop. It's called sellotape and not scotch tape. This is called a hospital, not a business. Crisps, not chips. Chips, not fries. And we don't call them eggplants, but I'm going to let you struggle with this one.
How to give a hospital news broadcast for any UK news show. Start with a news presenter standing in front of an ambulance and provide imagery to ensure that those who haven't had a panic attack today will certainly get one now. Interview a member of staff who is wearing 642 masks and an astronaut's helmet and provide them with a script full of terms such as concerning, fatal and critical to ensure that everyone at home watching is made to feel as if they're minutes away from death. And finish by summarising the devastating scenario and provide any depressing negative statement about the overwhelming national decline in health and the ever-weakening NHS. Margaret Crumpets, ITD News.
Things British mums do. Oh, and if she does this, you have to like and send it to your mum. Mum, that jacket I left from the chair, where did you put it?
Gone down an absolute.
What? I'm not touch your coat. Right? Have you checked the coat cupboard? Why do you have to touch my fucking stuff all the time? I suggest you sort that attitude out before I sort it for you. Knew it. Right, Mum, it's not in there. Right, so you're telling me if I paused my TV show now, right, put my tea down, right, and I check that cupboard, it's not going to be there. That's what you're telling me about, isn't it? Honestly, you kids jump up the fucking wall. If it's in here, you better run.